got a new race car engine. I'm gonna fill up with 5 quarts of these. Alright, what is up, y'all? This is another episode of Teresian Racing. I am Ryan, and I'm in here in the shop working on this thing again. Starting to fabricate the bumper all together, start welding everything up, and putting all the finishing touches on it. So I'm gonna get to work. Alright, so last night I pretty much got the lower portion of the bumper finished up. I think I'm going to add some more supports to it. Probably something in the center section to support it. Probably some of the small square tubing is what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to make a triangle. And then that will be done. And then now here I am, I'm doing a secondary kind of bumper. It's going to be a higher level. It's going to probably be around right here to kind of help with some of the impacts, trying to save the radiator. So I'm bending up some of the piping and cutting it, and should have it done today. So start grinding. Hey y'all, I got my girlfriend here gonna do a little film for me. She just brought up to my attention that I have custom gloves to use my phone with. Fingertip gloves.
Yeah, it's like the new high-tech thing.
Okay, she's gonna film me grinding and showing you guys these top secret tech tips.
Yay.
See, look. Before. Do it.
And after.
With the sauce off. You like my clean workbench here?
It's beautiful.
not clean. But it got the job done.
Yeah.
What does that say in there?
This is my Christmas movie mug.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hold it that way. I never hold it that way. Okay, say what you just told me.
So
What am I gonna do right here?
you're putting the end caps on.
I know, but what did you say I was gonna do to it?
You're gonna warm it up or
No,
heat it
what'd
up?
you say? You said something else.
Heat it up?
No. You said, are you gonna electrify it?
Oh, electrify it.
It's called welding.
Whatever.
Don't look at it.
I know.
It's been electrified. Ow!
You okay?
Hot.
Hot tamale.
And cut. All right, so I took a little break from the race car. Had to tend to some stuff out here in the yard. Was spraying some pesticides, trying to get the weeds killed before it gets out of hand. And then I also took a little road trip and picked up these headers right here. Went ahead and got these up in the foothills from a guy. I just needed something that would work for a small block Chevy because I'm making an engine run stand. That engine you guys saw in the beginning of the video, that is not a race car engine. I was just messing with you guys. This is it right here. This is just something I rebuilt, freshened up. It's a Vortec 350 out of a 99 Tahoe. And I just recently did a video doing an interview on this intake manifold I bought. It's a Speedmaster China special cheapo intake manifold that I got off the internet. So I did a review on that. If you guys want to check out that video, I just posted it last night, I think. So it's up. And yeah, I'm just going to make an engine run stand, something that would work just to get these things fired up when I build them. And I can hear them run before I put them in a car or sell them or whatever I'm going to do with it. So that's what I've been doing. But I'm going to get back to work on this bumper and hopefully have this upper section done tonight. So I was just thinking, some of you guys might be curious on what I'm using as far as a welder and a tubing bender. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. This is my welder. It's a little buzz box AC, not even a DC, arc welder, stick welder, and it is some old Montgomery Ward Powercraft, and I actually got it out of my grandpa's barn. It's been sitting there for God knows how many years. I'm assuming it's probably from the early 90s or maybe late 80s or something like that. And then the rods I'm using, let's get this thing open here. I'm using a E6011 rod. I've had pretty good success with those, especially when you're trying to weld something with paint. It just burns right through, which is kind of nice. I actually didn't know how to weld until 2017. When I got this from my grandpa, he just said, you can have it, it's in the barn. And I didn't really even think it worked, but I started plugging it in and just seeing if it was going to, weld. And it started welding fine. I kind of got the hang of it. The first thing I did when I started welding was I made some motor mounts for the race car. Ended up moving the motor about 4 inches back because it was way too far forward. And so far, it's gone through 2 whole seasons. And actually, I guess technically like 2.5 if you could include 2017, and they're holding up pretty well. So arc welding seems to be pretty strong on it. It's not the prettiest thing, but it works, and that's what I'm using. It's all I got. So this is also what I'm using to bend the tubing with. It's just some little 12-ton hydraulic jack with a little brace to put, I guess, the dies wherever you need to put them. it doesn't really work too well on any kind of bend over 30 degrees. It will start pinching the tubing and kind of flattening it out. It's not going to put a mandrel bend or anything in it, but I don't even own it. It's my buddy Johnny's, my racing partner. He let me use it, you know, whenever I need to, whenever I'm building a bumper or something. So that's what I'm using. Not the best, but it works and it gets me through. So I do the best I can with it. So I've been waiting like a week or two to find a good day to spray all these weeds. And it said today and tomorrow and Monday, so 3 days in a row, we're supposed to be sunny with no chance of rain. And here we are raining right after I sprayed all the weeds. So hopefully this thing stops before it washes all the pesticides off the weeds and it actually will kill it, or I got to do it all over again. My luck. All right, so that's it. It's all finished up. Besides a couple pieces I have to still weld together. I unfortunately ran out of welding rods, so I'm gonna have to call it a night. But I just need to kind of finish up welding some of these cross bracings here, and then that one over there too. And then I had to make a mount up here for this upper support and weld a bracket for that. But after that, bumper's done. I might throw a little rattle can on there, but besides that, I can kind of move on from here after I finish up welding and get the rest of the stuff I need to get done. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and like and comment on this video. And we will see you next time, guys. Hopefully it'll be very soon. I probably need to get rolling this week pretty hard on this car with Christmas and everything rolling up. It's going to get kind of hectic, so the sooner I get this stuff done, the better. So later, guys.